one more time.
Zagreus, if only you could turn yourself into a woodland creature and just fly or burrow out of there. My Callisto, she can turn into a bear. You ever seen those? Monstrous, furry things, quite huggable, if they don't kill you first.
How about a different set of choices then? Let's hunt some dead. More louts. Think you can stop me? A gift. Might as well.
Accept your consternation, son of Hades, as you look about this space. You have another question, and are free to ask.
Oh, it's just... I sometimes wonder, Master Chaos, if you created all of this, then who created you? What was this place before you arrived?
All of this simply came to be, and so did I, presumably after a former time had finally reached its end. I hesitate to say it was an act of will. It was more like a sudden shift, as when a conflagration happens from a spark. I arrived at such a time, and all else then arrived from me.
Not what I need right now.
This was the only way. I see no reason not to make it so.
Alright, here goes. In the name of Hades, Olympus, this is an official message. Uncle Poseidon, hope you can make this out.
What's this, nephew? Why isn't this a note? Or part of one addressed to me, but it appears there should be other pieces for the others here. Ah, it's like a sunken treasure then, which means I must seek its mysteries at once.
Some of Charon's wares. Vast riches. Unauthorized.
Where do you think you're going? Useless lot.
Phew. Extra blessing.
That's who I think it is.
Hey, sir.
You must have seen everything there is to see here in your father's underworld, haven't you, Prince? I figure that there isn't any place nicer than this.
Oh, well, I suppose now that you're free, you could always see for yourself. It's pretty different as soon as you reach Asphodel. Don't you have some place or somebody you'd like to see?
I'll take what's coming to me right here, thank you very much. You're the wayfaring sort, but my wayfaring days are over. It's hard to explain, but this is a much-needed fresh start for me. Say no more.
Cheers, mate.
All right. Bye.
I see you there.
I get the feeling I am being watched. Like that.
Work faster next time.
Come get smashed to bits. Shattered that.
It is my understanding that you have grown rather close with Thanatos, my kin. A perfect choice of mate, though I confess I'd not expected Death to have affection for another save himself.
What else we got? This means war. Nothing. Right. sea creature. Don't spend it all in one place, mate. I'm back, ladies.
Murder, 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 murder!
Hope she won't be back anytime soon. Let's see.
Those wretches of Tartarus cannot be relied upon.
All set. Up we go then. Courtesy of the Pact. Made it to Asphodel. More Drakens.
This one says, "Hey mate, if you ever do make it up here on this mountaintop for whatever reason, we should hang out, alright? I can show you around. Your friend, Hermes."
Keep them coming. Message for me. Moving right along. Oh god, I love snakes. Achilles, to battle.
Indeed. Fight on, stranger.
this works. In the name of Hades, Olympus, this is an official message for you in all your splendor, Lord Uncle Zeus.
My, what is this you have for me, young man? Appears to be a message of some sort, bearing my thunder sigil. Though there's one for everybody on Olympus, have they as yet received their own? I must know what it says. It's from your father. Who else can it be? I better check on this.
That was the last of the invitations. Just need to tell Mother once I get home. Oh. Poseidon won't mind, will he? Onward. Empty. Should help keep me going. The might of the Huntress. Which boons are going to be? Hello, Lenny. What have you been up to since I last destroyed your multitude of heads?
dead with it.
This damn heat. Got it. Pleasant temperature. Come on out. Victory. That's a blade. Do not mess with me right now. I can't. Not yet. I'm out. I warned you. Not now. I'm empty. Nice. Cheers, mate.
Why, hello, Zagreus. You've come this far, now let's make sure. All of you, prepare to die again.
Hope you don't mean me.
got this.
I accept this message.
How goes it, lad?
Good. There you are, stranger. Settle something for us quickly, Would Achilles not make for the perfect champion of Elysium? For I think almost anybody would be better than the current one.
I think I'd rather maintain watch over a nearly empty hall than battle all the shades around here, Pat.
I too would vastly prefer having to contend with Theseus rather than yourself, Achilles. Although that's not to say I disagree that almost anybody would be better in the role than him.
It seems then I am overruled. But I know champion material when I see it, and I see it now. Certainly.
Excellent.
This is for you.
This is my fight. Care for a rematch?
Asterius and I shall smite you back into the lowest depths of hell. Ready yourself, my current. Do it. Take a strike.
I'm empty.
Fiend, who taught you such sloppy technique?
I'm out.
Achilles, sir. Time to
Such fervor coming from this crowd. My noble warriors, you would side with him? No! Lord Dionysus, lend me your power!
What a loudmouth. I'll take it. Should be another such performance soon. So close. There. I'm sure the satyrs are back. Hit me, Daedalus. This one, I guess. I'll destroy you. Not now. No way. More souls for Stygius. This temple's positively crawling. Olympus, I accept this message. How about some other boons instead? Got to find something for Cerberus. Fishing point there. Come on up. A scupper. I bet it's in here. Should be handy. I'm empty. Hey, a satyr sack already. Time to hunt. A quiet taste. Now for a chat with Cerberus.
take it. Power of Olympus.
Fang-bearing Cerberus directs all three of its attentions toward the satyr sack.
I can go.
I'm here, Father. Come on.
Our last exchange left much to be desired for my part, but this time we shall see. I'll boil your blood. Another? Which of our relatives aided you this time, boy?
Not yet. Don't do that.
Darkness.
Get up.
You asked for this.
Optimus!
All right, taking the shot.
Get off me!
Let's see you run from this.
Achilles! Stand back.
The fearsome work of the Myrmidons. Fall, blast you.
Not now.
I'm not as limber as I used to be, while you... I cannot remain.
In the name of Hades. Blood of the Titans.
The favor doing Zagreus then walks into a chamber black as night, but with a blood-red pool, and from it comes a voice which says, "Would you mind diving in these waters, Prince?" To which the prince replies, "Oh, sure."
Thank you, thank you.
He's back! They won't catch me sleeping on the job again.
Mother. Take it easy, boy. I'll probably be back here in no time.
The watchdog Cerberus merely sulks upon his supple bedroll.
Achilles, sir. I've uncovered the hidden aspect of Stygius. Nyx gave me the words this time, and a vision of a noble leader among mortals. An entire armored legion of them. Arthur was his name. Will be.
A future leader among men wielding that blade. The mysteries of the infernal arms run deep, don't they? Although it seems that you and Stygius formed quite a bond.
Must be the regular feedings.
I believe I'm eligible for the rank of Warden, Resources Director.
we'll definitely keep an eye on things while you're out.
The master chambers. I can hardly believe it. Hypnos finally came out on top, huh? Even Father seemed pleased with him. It's more than I get.
I can hardly believe it either, Zagreus. But then again, he's one of Mother Nyx's offspring, so we shouldn't be so surprised. Though I have to thank you for talking to me about him a while back.
Oh, that. I noticed you two getting along better recently. So what's your secret?
He loves lists. Doesn't do well with subtlety so much, but spell things out for him and he will get right on it. Long as he's awake, at least. He's still working on that part.
Who doesn't have room for improvement, though, right? Orpheus is with Eurydice, I guess. It's done, Mother. Father, the invitations. Personally sent to everyone with whom I've been in contact. So what do we do now?
Excellent, Zagreus. Congratulate him, Hades. On a job well done.
Persephone, how can you be so certain your request was executed to your satisfaction?
It's known as trust, Hades. Or faith. They're similar. Try one sometime. It'll be good for you. As for what we do next, why, we've a great big feast we must prepare.
This house is not a suitable location for such guests. Dionysus alone shall bring ruin to this place. Or... the faith thing that you said.
Yes, good. Now then, we have a lot of work to go around. So why don't we call everyone on staff and let them in on this, and dole out suitable responsibilities, all right?
All right.
All right.
All right.
Thus did all of Olympus journey deep into the underworld, all together for the very first time. The Queen Persephone revealed herself in all her splendor, much to their surprise, and told them everything she indicated to her son. She eloped with Grim Lord Hades, she said, mothering a fire-stepping prince who sought to reconnect with his extended family. Hades and Persephone at first refused his wish, but so moved were they by his relentless struggles to the surface that at last they decided to heed their willful Zagreus and reach out, for his and everybody's sake. The Olympians listened to all this in stunned silence. Then Zeus himself began to laugh. "Welcome back into the family," he said. After the shock subsided, the festivities began.
I say, big brother, you and your better half put on a positively smashing night. It's a relief for all of us, knowing Persephone is safe and sound. And mother to as noble of a son as my good nephew there. Well, little brother, the Queen and I, in turn, appreciate you all taking time out of your doubtless busy lives to come all this distance to my house. I'm certain it is very modest in comparison to Mount Olympus, but I trust that you were suitably entertained. Oh, of course, Hades. Now then, farewell, and let us keep in better touch from here. Farewell indeed, Lord Zeus.
When finally the great feast ended, all the Olympians returned to their mountain abode, fully satisfied. As for the house of Hades, it required thorough cleansing, from the rafters to the floor. Such revelry, of course, is unbecoming of the name of Hades, and the fearsome reputation of the underworld. For if mortals were to have no fear of death, then they would have no fear of anything at all. A well-kept family secret, then, this would live on to be.
Whew. I'd say that went about as well as could have been expected. And the cleanup wasn't all that bad. For the most part.
Well, fortunate Uncle Zeus seemed to catch on right away and went along with it. But this whole elaborate tale you spun... I remember how hurt I felt when I found out Father lied to me about you. Now we're lying to Olympus. What if they find out? Even if they don't, I don't like it.
Zagreus, I may not be an expert, but here's what I've come to understand about how families work. At least our own. The thing is, how we speak to one another is even more important than the words we use. I think, deep down, everyone in our family knows this.
You're saying they all knew you weren't being perfectly honest and went along with it anyway. I guess the pomegranate thing in particular was a bit of a stretch.
The common ground in our family is that we want peace. Besides Ares, though even he would rather the conflict occur elsewhere. That elaborate tale, it's less a deception and more a concession. A way of saying, let's move on from the past and start anew. No hard feelings.
You don't have hard feelings? What about Father? What about Demeter?
Well, let's see. My hard feelings are nothing next to the joy of having my son in my life. Your father never imagined his relationship with me could be out in the open. And my mother, she's just glad I'm alive.
And Uncle Zeus is glad things didn't turn out worse for him. I get the sense he acts a bit impulsively at times and deals with the consequences later.
What can I tell you, Zagreus? We're family. You said it yourself to me before. We're stuck with one another. That any of us like each other in the slightest. It's a wonder and a blessing, I think.
Yeah, I know what you mean. Thanks, Mother. Think I'll be heading out again soon. See you when I get back.
Sounds good. I'll see you then.
Fine work, wretched broker. That's too good a deal to pass up. What's for breakfast?
The stalwart casks of wine within the House of Hades now are almost entirely devoid of content, having bravely stood against the combined thirst of the Olympians during a certain feast.
They fought bravely, but Lord Dionysus was too strong. I come to you bearing aquatic beasts. We're settled up.
It was a privilege to meet your relatives at last, child. Athena, Ares, and the rest. Confronted face to face, they were much more agreeable than I expected. A night we shall remember, was it not?
A memorable night it was indeed, Nyx. For most of us, at least. Dionysus, he won't remember any of it, I don't think. But it was really good to see everyone having a good time. Getting along as though they didn't hold a grudge. So then we're clear, I think.
Persephone told them everything they needed to hear. Sometimes that is the only way with family. Though the Olympians, they are prone to their misunderstandings, are they not? This state of kinship may not last eternally.
Well, let's enjoy it while it does, I guess.
A sound idea.
Was bound to happen, really. We're one big happy family. No issues whatsoever. Work approved. Think I'm going to enjoy listening to this piece. Well, I don't see why not. New music for the music stand? Okay. No time to rest.
It is not music hour yet.
You must have had yourself a real bash with all those fancy gods and stuff. Could hear all the festivity from all the way out here. How was it, pal?
It went better than expected, all in all. I hope you didn't feel left out. It was a pretty limited guest list. Kind of a diplomatic mission, I would say. Not quite as good a time as it might have sounded from the outside.
Oh, don't you even worry about me there, pal. I much prefer the solitary life. And besides, when things are good for you, they're good for me. Glad everything worked out.
Same here.
What do you need there, pal?